So the idea of the fire service, see, becomes like one of these civil services, the fire service. And it's interesting because the fire service, like obviously the idea of the fire is very metaphorical to these people, and that the air, the sacred fire, and going through the fire of the air, the blacksmithing and all this, you know what I mean? It's a very metaphorical thing, and obviously fire's like fry, sort of backwards and that, you know what I mean? Fry, free, and if you think about it, how many fires must there be, basically, you know what I mean? Like for these people to put out and all that, I mean, not many really, you see what I mean? It can't be that many, like. But it's interesting because the fire service and that seems to be is like an auxiliary sort of unit of basically like a protection sort of unit on behalf of the Queen and that, see. And if you look in like the small print details and all that, seems to be like an auxiliary protectorate for the Queen. And that's basically its purpose, its main purpose, see what I mean? That's why the idea of these firemen all sit round playing cards and that without the day, see what I mean? But they're all from the tea program, see what I mean? These firemen are all from the tea program, see? Yeah, they ain't sort of natural people and that, they're all from this program. So, yeah, this seemed to be, that's the whole purpose, the main purpose. And interestingly, right, there was a thing a few years ago, a meme about how these sort of fire services were always going out in their fire trucks and that, and engines and that, and being like attacked by sort of like yobbers in the streets when they went, when they were driving through. And this was like a classic meme. It was on the television, broadcasts all the time and that, and they were showing this. Like how they were driving up, getting, attacked, pelted with stones and stuff like that. You see what I mean? Now, obviously, now at this point, we know that what this television broadcast stuff's all about. It's all been propaganda and hexing and that. So you see what I mean? What was all this about? Just to give an impression about, like, this idea, like, oh, our brave lads, and the same ideas again. You know what I mean? Brave lads risking life and limb to help us, and all this type of stuff. See what I mean? And of course, it ain't not like that. You know what I mean? It ain't not like that. So they're basically there in that capacity. See, there's some sort of, like a societal breakdown or something, right? Theoretically, and that, and they're there to sort of be, on hand on behalf of the Queen's, forces and all that. They're pretty strange, like. A lot of sort of masquerade, but for these things and that. And that brings us to like the idea of the coal miners as well, right? The coal mining community, right? So obviously the coal mining idea is a massive thing and all that. It's particularly in different particular regions and that. It's a really big thing. And I was just thinking like how there's always these mask ideas. Like for example, Jimmy Savile and that he claimed to be a coal miner, and he claimed he was down the mines and the mine blew up or something and all. You know what I mean? All these crazy stories and that. I mean, we're not the fact these people just tell lies and that. Like it's for a living basically, right? So the idea to me of these coal mining communities, right? It seems to me to be a massive tea community, right? The idea of the coal mining. And it's always like the meme is like, oh, such hard work and, dangerous work and all that, see what I mean? And then out comes all these sort of big, 7-foot tea drinkers, and that produced out this coal mining community and all that. You see what I mean? So it's like there's another fire-related type of, coded fire-related and to do with this, alchemical, sacred transformation process and all that. See what I mean? And so I'm just thinking, and I was thinking about how they get the coal out, right? It's like this idea that it was such hard, dangerous work and that. But if you think about it, I mean, how would you get all the coal out? The sort of things. I mean, all you need to do really is, chuck a stick of dynamite in, blow up the side of you know, wall or whatever, and there's your cool all over the place, shovel it up with a, you know, like a digger or something, and there's all your cool, stick it into bags, you know what I mean? The idea that it, you know, all these blokes have to risk their lives and that all the time, and it's like a bit far-fetched, see what I'm saying? So basically, they use these things as covers for the T program community, right? As I'm guessing that they do with the nuclear idea now. See, they've got these nuclear, suppose they're called nuclear facilities and that, right? But what are they doing in these facilities? See what I'm saying? The idea of nuclear itself, right, is like unclear, right? Unreal. See what I mean? Unreal. It's like with a C for the, you know, the old free and that. So what? See what I mean? So what they're doing, actually doing in these facilities, there's a load of blokes going into them and that. And again, the community idea seems to spring up around them, see, like the family communities that like, you know, they exist around these facilities, as you always get this stuff. The families of these people exist around the supposed industry. See what I mean? So it's like a family affair idea and all that, right? So these are nuclear sort of facilities, right? And again, we're seeing rise to like even larger amounts of tea drinkers than what there's ever been, like a rising up out of these little communities and that, which are supposedly, you know, under the sort of like the mask idea to do with like the betterment of everybody's life, and they're doing dangerous stuff and they're sort of, you know, risking their life to help people and all that. See what I mean? It's like always this same mask idea, and the reality is it's just, you know, turning the place like 100% over the tea drinker control. See? So it's my guess that in these nuclear facilities that it's all about you know, research into how they can produce, you know, larger amounts, like on a larger, say, an industrial scale, amounts of tea drinkers and all that. See, it's definitely something to do with that. You know, doing research with genetic materials, Frankenstein stuff and all that. See, and obviously that's why they would want to keep it secret, because, you know, natural people would, you know, just be you know, like in uproar about it and all that. You see what I mean? It's a point in making, like, yeah, making new people when you've already got loads of people and all that. You know what I mean? You got like, yeah, loads of people cycling up onto dual queues and not with any jobs, and you know what I mean? And they're sort of like creating new lives, and I mean, it's like insane. You see what I mean? Insane stuff and that. But the whole purpose of them is to serve the royal agenda. See? So they don't want natural scum, you know, anything to do with it. There's some weird stuff like the idea of the nuclear research facilities and that. So you could sure do with some looking at, you know what I mean?